Hey guys, quick little video, and the topic has seemed to come up again with some of my clients, and it's talking about flexible dieting and if it fits your macros. Um, Quite simple. Someone can do anything that they want to, or they can follow any method for a prep, and they're going to have success. That's the point. But ever so often, people swear by a certain technique. But usually, no matter what kind of technique or what kind of plan they follow, they're going to have success anyway because usually they have great genetics. So therefore, the flock will follow. But talking for the average person who's just starting out competing, to me, it's yeah, obviously reaching the goal is most important. But it's also what are they going to do after the goal and how we're going to make the goal sustainable, or the process throughout. Now, I'm not promising, and I would never promise, that flexible dieting will make you feel great throughout your entire prep. No. I mean, depending on the division, of course, bikini being the less severe, losing body fat versus a male pro bodybuilder being the most severe, you're going to feel tired. You're going to have your moments saying, why am I doing this? You're going to have your moments of being hungry. But if we can lessen that a little bit, all right, bring a little more sanity to the prep, to me, that's optimal. And to me, that will give the competitor a better experience, therefore not feeling bitter going through the process in which they're doing something to reach a desired physique. Every so often, you'll have that one person, again, no matter what they do, it doesn't matter. Like, they can do flexible dieting, they can do a bro diet, they'll look fantastic, and then the flock will follow, okay? And to me, that's wrong because we're all different. Going back to flexible dieting, if you can learn some balance throughout, and then there's people who feel like there shouldn't be any balance, but what I'm talking about is every once in a while, if you can have that one food that you do crave, and if it can help you sustain the diet, why not? Okay, if it fits your macros. In addition, a lot of coaches don't take in consideration the aftermath, okay, what to do after a show. Because if they have these meal plans and they're following the 3 or 4 food diet plan, they, as a client, is going to feel lost. Most people feel lost anyway, only because they reach their goal and the high is so high and then they're not sure what to do. But at least if you have some flexible dieting, learning how to change up your foods, and I'm not talking about cookies and ice cream, I'm talking about different carb sources that some coaches may not even allow. You can have different sources of carbs, different sources of protein, fats, and whatnot. As long as it's fitting, you should be okay. But the aftermath, what I was talking about, is so often forgotten about a lot of these bro coaches and gurus because they don't care. Now, if you have that flexibility, meaning that if you change up your foods once in a while, or if you have that slice of pizza every Friday night, even during your prep, you're not going to miss it as much, so you're reducing the chances of a possible binge, okay? Or a lower binge, meaning that you're not going to go crazy. I mean, I can go on and on about this stuff. To me, my goal is to make it most optimal for that person and for them to have a good experience and then want to compete again to improve themselves. Too often, these strict meal plan diets will leave a bad taste in someone's mouth. Even if they look good, because they're like, wow, I can never do this again. Okay? I mean, I can give you examples of top competitors that I've worked with. A top pro natural woman bodybuilder who won a show this year. She was drinking wine throughout. I mean, it can be done. I'm not advocating that for everyone, but the point is, if you carefully monitor, if you have those free foods once in a while and you're including them in your macros, it can be done. So it's really what's most optimal for you and for what you really want out of all of this. Now, I'm not saying that it's a caveat, but what I also preach and what a lot of my peers who I basically respect, fiber is very important. So a lot of these people who are so bro diet with their macros and they're really strict with foods, well, guess what? You have to follow a certain number of fiber grams that I suggest, which is usually around 15% of the total carbs. Could be a little less, a little more, depending on the person. Well, that's ensuring that you're getting in good carbohydrates, okay? Because you're not going to get, a lot of fiber from junky cereals and cookies and whatnot. But again, it depends on the person. If you're taking low or less carbs, well, guess what? You're not going to be able to have as much flexibility. But if you're taking in higher, you can have a little bit more flexibility. I know I'm rambling and I'm all over the place here, so hopefully there's some good points coming out of this. I just feel that, there shouldn't be a division between the two because we as a people have evolved, and if there's more than one way to skin the cat, why not take a look, research it, and take advantage of it? Because doing a contest prep is difficult, but why not take advantage of the resources to you that can make it more manageable and a better experience? That's it.